In the heart of New York City, where thousands of lights never sleep, lived a quiet taxi driver named Daniel Carter. To the world, Daniel was just another man in traffic, but inside his heart, he carried a story no one knew. Every night, after dropping his last passenger, he parked his taxi near the Brooklyn Bridge and looked at the sparkling skyline. Because somewhere inside those lights lived the biggest memory of his life, his daughter, Emily. Emily was 7 when Daniel and his wife separated. Law, money, mistakes, everything went wrong. Daniel lost custody. He worked 2 jobs, slept in his car sometimes, but court always said, "You are not stable enough." Years passed. Emily grew up in another house, another world. Daniel only saw her through photographs on social media. Birthdays passed, graduations passed, and Daniel remained a stranger. One rainy night, Daniel picked up an old woman from JFK Airport. She looked tired, holding a small red suitcase. She sat in silence until she noticed the photo taped near the steering wheel, a little girl smiling. "Your daughter?" she asked softly. Daniel nodded. The woman smiled gently. "Write to her, even if she never reads it. Write, so love doesn't stay trapped inside you." That night, Daniel did something new. He bought a notebook, and every night after work, he wrote a letter. Not to the girl he lost, but to the woman she had become. "Dear Emily, maybe you don't remember my voice anymore, but I remember the first time you said, 'Dad.' One day, if life allows, I hope you read this letter." Days became months. Letters filled the notebook. He wrote when he was lonely. He wrote when he was proud. He wrote when he was scared. He never mailed them. He only kept writing, because it was the only way he could still be her father. The call. One winter evening, Daniel received a phone call from an unknown number. A shaking voice said, "Sir, this is Mercy Hospital. We found your number in a notebook belonging to a patient named Emily Carter." The world stopped. Daniel rushed to the hospital. In room 214, he saw her. Not the little girl, but a 23-year-old woman, pale, weak, frightened. She had been in a car accident, and on the small table next to her bed was the notebook, his notebook, the one he never mailed. She had found it through her aunt, who kept contact quietly. Emily looked at him through tears. "Dad, I read every word. You never left me. People just separated us." Daniel cried, not loudly, but like a man who finally found home. Doctors said recovery would be slow, but this time they walked together. He cooked for her. He pushed her wheelchair in the hospital garden. He told her stories about the nights he waited on the bridge just to feel close to her. And one evening, Emily whispered, "Dad, promise me something. If one day I'm gone, don't let your heart become quiet again. Keep writing for someone who needs hope." 2 years later, Emily fully recovered. She became a nurse, helping people who were lonely like her father once was. Daniel still drives his taxi, but every night he sits by the Brooklyn Bridge and writes a new letter, not to hold pain anymore, but to remind himself, love never disappears. Sometimes life just needs time to carry it back. And the last line of his notebook says, "One day, when you think love has forgotten you, remember, it might just be on its way home."